In today's video, we are going to talk about some interesting facts and myths about the Turkish Angora cat. A sweet, quiet cat, the Turkish Angora is loyal and affectionate but can also become upset by sudden changes in her environment. Once the Turkish Angora gets an idea into his head, it can be difficult to change his mind about how he should behave, but he is so charming that you probably won't care. With their high intelligence and gorgeous white fur, it's easy to see why the Turkish Angora is a national treasure in their home country. It's no secret that cats were highly valued among the great civilizations. Turkey even consolidated a breed we know today as the Turkish Angora cat. Here are some of the interesting facts about the Turkish Angora cat, which will give you some further insight into its characteristics and temperament. 1. Turkish Angora's history. The long-haired Angora cat is not the source for Angora sweaters, although his fur is certainly just as soft and beautiful. This natural breed takes its name from the city of Ankara in Turkey, which was formerly known as Angora. For centuries, the cats have been attractive souvenirs for invaders or visitors to Turkey and may have been the first long-haired cats to arrive in Europe. One theory suggests that Vikings brought them from Turkey more than 1,000 years ago. The cats eventually became scarce and were saved only through a breeding program originated by the Ankara Zoo. Angoras were first brought to the United States in 1954. Breeders took an interest in them, but it wasn't until the mid-1960s that recognition for the breed was sought from the Cat Fanciers Association. The CFA began registering the cats in 1968 and granted full recognition to white Turkish Angoras in 1972. Colored Turkish Angoras were accepted in 1978. Today the cats are recognized by most North American cat registries. 2. Turkish Angora's appearance. They are a muscular cat and should not appear thin or emaciated. The Turkish Angora is small to medium-sized cat, weighing 5 to 9 pounds with a slender, delicate appearance. Angoras who originate from the Angora Zoo in Ankara, Turkey, have a somewhat more substantial build, but all Angoras have a dignified, regal disposition and carry themselves with grace. The Angora coat is long, very soft, and comes in a wide variety of colors and variations. White is traditionally the most popular, and the lone color produced at the Ankara Zoo, but Turkish Angoras can also be found in black, reds, browns and grays, as well as tabby, tortoiseshell, and bicolor variations. Their heads are small and round, with wide-set ears and large, almond-shaped eyes that come in amber, green, blue or in a heterochromatic blue and amber, or blue and green pairing. 3. Turkish Angora's personality. Beautiful and elegant on the surface, the Turkish Angora can surprise an unsuspecting owner with its athleticism and intelligence. No bookcase is too high for him to reach the top, and no closed door is safe from being opened by his questing paws. While he certainly can have lovely manners, Turkish Angora is also an active, boisterous side to his nature, with a cleverness that makes him endlessly entertaining. He likes to play and will do whatever is necessary to get and keep your attention, even if it means getting into a little trouble. The Angora keeps his kitten-like playfulness well into old age. He is friendly toward guests but loves his own people best. This is a sociable breed that is best suited to a home where he will have another cat or a dog to keep him company if people aren't home during the day. When you are home, the Angora may drape himself across your shoulders or settle comfortably into your lap. At night you're likely to find him next to you with his head resting on your pillow. To live happily with a Turkish Angora, you should have a sense of humor that matches his own, as well as a good store of patience. Once he gets an idea into his head, it can be difficult to change his mind about how he should behave, but he is so charming that you probably won't care. If you will, it's best to consider another breed. This is an affectionate, gentle cat who is devoted to his family, but his precocious intelligence, resourcefulness, desire for interaction and play, and short attention span may make him a challenge to live with. 4. Turkish Angora's health. Both pedigreed cats and mixed breed cats have varying incidences of health problems that may be genetic in nature. Turkish Angoras are generally healthy, but solid white cats with 1 or 2 blue eyes are prone to deafness in 1 or both ears. Other problems that have been seen in the breed are ataxia and hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Ataxia is a fatal neuromuscular disorder that affects very young kittens at 2 to 4 weeks of age. Careful screening has greatly reduced the incidence of the disease. A hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a form of heart disease that causes the heart muscle to enlarge. It is found in pedigreed and non-pedigreed cats. Turkish Angoras are one of the breeds that may be affected by this disease. 5. Taking care of your Turkish Angora. The Turkish Angora has a single coat with a silky texture. Because there's no undercoat to cause mats or tangles, it's easy to groom with weekly combing or brushing, and it sheds very little. The coat doesn't achieve its full length until the cat is approximately 2 years old. Brush the teeth to prevent periodontal disease. Daily dental hygiene is best, but weekly brushing is better than nothing. Trim the nails every couple of weeks. Wipe the corners of the eyes with a soft, damp cloth to remove any discharge. Use a separate area of the cloth for each eye so you don't run the risk of spreading any infection. Check the ears weekly. If they look dirty, wipe them out with a cotton ball or soft damp cloth moistened with a 50-50 mixture of cider vinegar and warm water. Avoid using cotton swabs, which can damage the interior of the ear. Keep the Angora's litter box spotlessly clean. Cats are very particular about bathroom hygiene, and a clean litter box will also help to keep the long coat clean. It's a good idea to keep a Turkish Angora as an indoor-only cat to protect him from diseases spread by other cats, attacks by dogs or coyotes, and the other dangers that face cats who go outdoors, such as being hit by a car. Turkish Angoras who go outdoors also run the risk of being stolen by someone who would like to have such a beautiful cat without paying for it. 6. Turkish Angora's temperament. This cat isn't entirely independent, because it seems to become obsessed with its owner, whom it chases everywhere. In this regard, the Turkish Angora cat is clearly an unusual cat. It loves living with only one or two people, in a quiet and peaceful place. This is also because it loves being the center of attention and doesn't like being held. The Turkish Angora cat loves to climb and contemplate everything from the highest point of the house. This is why it's common to find it on a curtain rod or somewhere like that. This breed is educated, intelligent, affectionate, playful, and fit to live inside a house, if space isn't too small. It's obedient and, due to become obsessed with its owner, meaning you can teach it approximately 10 orders. 7. Turkish Angora to children and other pets. The Angora who has been well socialized is comfortable with kids, making him a good choice for families who will supervise children to make sure they pet the cat nicely and don't pull his fur or tail. He is happy to live with cat-friendly dogs, as long as they recognize that he's in charge. Introduce pets slowly and in controlled circumstances to ensure that they learn to get along together. 8. Turkish Angora's living needs. A variety of toys and a high place to sit will be important for your Angora. The breed can get along well with children if socialized to them well enough, though very little ones should be cautioned about pulling their long hair or tugging on tails. They enjoy the companionship of other animals and tolerate dogs well, but tend to do just as well on their own and don't traditionally exhibit a lot of stress behaviors if left alone. The Turkish Angora is a special cat that could be your ideal pet.